It's time to scale your business, make more income, and be way more streamlined and productive using AI. Inside Tekmatix, we have a whole section called AI agents on your main menu here, and we have a number of different AI agent functionality inside the system. One of them we have is the conversation AI feature. This is where you can create unlimited chatbots that can answer incoming inquiries, have real conversations with those incoming queries from your your Instagram business page, your Facebook page. Now this is a dummy account, so I don't have everything listed on here, but if I was going to create a bot in here, we can create a really simple prompt-based bot. Very, very simple. A general Q&A bot, appointment booking, whether you want it to sell stuff for you or whether we want to start something from scratch. But I'm going to have just a general Q&A bot for this example right here. But essentially, this is when somebody messages you from any of these channels, right? Down here in the drop down, there's a number of different channels that you can choose to turn it on from. Instagram, Facebook, SMS, chat widgets. This is like having your own pop-up like this here, where people on your website, on your funnel pages, and you can create different bots for different pages and have different widgets and conversations, your WhatsApp as well, and your own live chats, which is super exciting, inside your system, your websites, your domains, your pages, your accounts. This here, when you turn it on, will now actually answer every single incoming inquiry for you, and it will send people to your different products and services. I'm going to show you in a minute in the knowledge base how you can let the system know what that information is. But essentially, you're going to give it a name. Maybe you want to call it Brian. Maybe you want to call it chatbot, whatever you want to call it. Then you have your local business name. How long or short of a time do you want the bot to wait before applying to stuff? Then you've got your bot training. I'm just going to press save on here for a second. It's only a demo. Under bot training section, this is where you're going to tell the bot what its job is, what it's here to actually do. Is it going to let me move forward without putting all that information in? Yes, it is. Good. So in the bot training, this is where you can choose from a specific knowledge base that you've put up here. I'll show you how this works in just a second, but just for context, you might have multiple businesses running from this account. You might have different programs running from this account. If I wanted to have a chatbot on my coaching program page, I might have a whole knowledge base area that's got every single frequently asked question, every single detail possible about that specific coaching program. And I could tie this bot's knowledge to that specific coaching program's knowledge base. Get the point? Maybe I have a sales bot here and I have a knowledge base that's specifically around sales questions, sales objections, sales queries for all of my products and services, and I want to tie that knowledge base to it. Maybe I've just created a whole ass generic knowledge base, right, to my system, and I just connect the generic knowledge base to here. But essentially, you can choose and add as many knowledge bases as you like to the knowledge base section, and they drop down here, allowing you to connect your bot to a particular knowledge base. And then you give the system a specific goal, right? This particular bot, this particular agent that you're creating, is its goal to book calls? Is its goal to take messages? Is its goal to sell something? Because all you're going to do inside the personality, the goal, and the additional information is type in what you want it to do, what you don't want it to do, the kind of things you want it to say and ask, and the stuff you don't want it to say and ask. And if you use the template in here, which is pretty much already done for you, it gives you a really good idea as to what should be in it. But you'd say things like, always ask for the spelling of their email address. Always spell it back to them to make sure that it's correct. This thing literally will have actual conversations. You can also go as far afterwards as creating all kinds of other actions, booking appointments, triggering workflows, adding contact information to the system. So much more that you can do here. You can even choose to auto follow up after a set period of time. And if you've used ManyChat, anything like that, this is essentially a replacement for that, okay? So that is the conversation AI. This is basically text-based conversations, text-based live chat, text-based bots, all right? The next one we have is what's called voice AI. You've got it, it's actual voice conversations. If you have purchased a phone number and connected it to your Tekmatix account, prices vary depending on your country and depending on whether it's landline or mobile, but we assist you with the phone number application process. This here is where you can create agents that will answer your phone for you. They will have real interactive conversation, human conversations. The Tekmatix software records the whole transcript. It takes notes. It sends you an email with the full transcription, the notes that came from it. And just like the conversation AI, it can tap into its own knowledge bases, all of the knowledge bases. You can instruct it to specifically just take messages, to triage, to send them to specific sales pages, to book calls or appointments for you. Either way, unlimited agents in here as well. You might have different voice AI assistants who are trained in very specific products or services, and you can actually get the system to triage, i.e. you might have a receptionist that answers all of the calls, and your AI receptionist, could be a he of course, will then send or direct that caller to one of your other more specific agents depending on what the call is about. So you see here, this can get really, really fun. Now, the other thing we have in here is now something called Agent Studio. This is one of the newest additions to Tekmatix. This is, think of it a little bit like a replacement of N8N, of Zapier, of Make, Pabbly. This is where you can create highly advanced automations and agentic systems where agents go in and do tasks for you. Now, I don't know whether mine's not loading because I've got a account that hasn't got any AI turned on it at the moment. But essentially what you'll find in here is the ability to get the system to every day at 10 a.m. I'm giving you an example of something you can really do. Scan the internet for the topic of weight loss, if that's your topic, then create a video for that particular topic with a script and then schedule it to your social media scheduler inside Tekmatix. Right? This is like VAs, but bots doing jobs for you. How crazy is that? Inside agent templates, there are a lot of marketplace templates that you can use. Some of them are free, some of them are paid. They say free or they say paid on them. But these are basically all of the instructions that you have to put in for these voice AI and conversation AIs done for you. So if you do just want like a receptionist, you can go and find an all-in-one receptionist. She's free. Go and copy Maya and put her into your system. Let's look at one of the paid ones. Self-selling voice AI agent. That's pretty cool. If you run a barbershop, right, there's a barbershop voice AI agent, and you just go in, add that to your account and train them in your specific barbershop information. You get the point, right? This is where you just have templates made for you for the instructions behind these AI agents, but it will also give you ideas as to the different kinds of agents you can create. Basically, imagine these as actual employees that you don't have to pay and who work 24 hours a day and never no-show. Oh, amazing. Now we also have the knowledge base. So I'll just show you very quickly in here what this looks like. Inside knowledge base, come on, move it over there. My internet's being lovely and slow when I'm recording on here for you. This is where you can create a knowledge base and train it in your business. So the first one I might like to have is like a general business name knowledge base, okay? So this would just be all of the information about my XYZ business name company. Okay, press create. And then it's got a whole load of questions about your business and or about that knowledge base that you want the system to access when it is doing any kind of AI actions for you. So there's lots of things you can do. First of all, you can get it to crawl your website. You can add frequently asked questions. You can add text, you can add tables, and you can even upload files. This is super cool. So we can press add a source. And let's say we want to do a web crawl. Literally put in your URL for your website. And I'll just put in mine, sarahcoordinate.com. Extract data. I might need to put in the HTTPS blah, blah, blah thing in there. But what it's going to do now is go through my entire website, and it's going to now be remembering and storing everything it's learning from my site. It will learn the contact information on the contact page, my services from the services page, my courses from the course pages, my events from the event page. You get the whole point. This is now scouring, crawling, and memorizing everything that's published on that site. Guess what? Even including the blog posts that have been published on that URL as well, which is amazing. Then we can go into the frequently asked questions section. So this is where you would come in and you would add frequently asked questions. Okay, I don't know what button is that just not loading yet? Maybe it's not loading. Add source, frequently asked questions. Here we go. And so my question might be, how much is your Legends Lab membership? Okay, and then we're going to pop in here The Legends Lab membership is an amazing business coaching program that teaches you how to grow your business using tech, AI, and automation. It includes a monthly mastermind with Sarah Cordiner, a monthly live Q&A call, and it even includes over 100 mini trainings and resources, as well as a secret WhatsApp group chat that you can contact Sarah and ask any questions in every single day. And guess what? It's only 149 Australian dollars a month. Cancel anytime. I know, it's an absolute bargain. And then I'd probably put in the link as well, join here, and then put in the link. Right, so this kind of becomes a way that your bot will be able to explain and justify the price of something, as well as know the price of something. Make sure you always include your currency, my friends, and provide the link as well, so that whether it's voice speaking or typing, it will be able to access that information. So I wanted to add more frequently asked questions. I just add another frequently asked question in there, and voila, she done. If I want to add any tables, maybe you have pricing tables, maybe you've got a comparison table. If you just want to add a whole bunch of text, right, I can just start typing stuff in here. This is your job. Here's what you need to know. Here's everything about my business. Here's my life story, right? Whatever you want to add. You can add your file uploads. I love this for things like SOPs or books. Like if you have I don't know, maybe it's a course or a coaching program, add in transcripts about you and how you speak. Maybe it's a bot that's more around cancellation policies, processes, procedures. Add in your standard operating procedures in here as well. Like the sky's the limit. I'm just giving you random examples, right? You get the whole point. But now, you have a whole knowledge base based on your general business information. Is that cool, or is that cool? Now, there's more AI in the system than just that. These are your agents and your bots. Now we have a number of different AI features that help you build and create. The first one is what's called Content AI. The Content AI agent in your system allows you to create social media content, blog posts, funnels, websites, email content, and even your conversation bots as well. i.e., you can basically prompt the bot using your knowledge base to write your emails, write your social media content for you. It's insane, I know. Inside your workflows, you also have an AI workflow agent that builds your workflows for you. When you click on automated workflow, press build using AI, and this is where you can say, for instance, I am running a membership program that includes a monthly masterclass. Please, can you create a workflow that is triggered by somebody purchasing my membership, and then tags them with the tag mailing list, and then adds them to the right stage of my customer journey, my opportunities pipeline, adds a customer note to their record, sends them their welcome and course confirmation email with access to the course portal using their magic link, and then waits for 30 days and sends them a looping every 30-day reminder to check into their course with the login information included. So of course that was like a big thing there, but you can see that I don't even need to know, excuse me, how to build an email, a workflow. I can just ask it to do it for me like that. And now I can go and make a cup of tea, pour a pina colada, and watch it build this for me. So I'm going to give this a little pause for a few seconds. Oh yeah, that took about a minute. Look at it. It's created a workflow. They're not always perfect. I recommend you use the templates that we've made for you. In this example, we do have a membership template inside the system. And as you can see, it's added the mailing list tag, update the customer journey, add a customer note, send the welcome email. Now, by the way, it even drafts the email copy for you. Look at that. Look at that. I'm interested to see what link that's put in. It's actually put the proper tag in there too. Membership contact login URL. That's the student's actual URL. Oh my God, it's pretty good. So then, wait for 30 days, send, see, that's not very good. Wait for a recurring email. That should be a go-to loop that goes round in a circle. So it's not perfect, but it does give you a really good idea as to how you can set one up. I still recommend that you strongly use our templates and or go to our services page, tekmatix.com/services. We do have a number of fixed package services that you can purchase on here, including our AI setup system. So if you are interested in just getting someone else to help you do all of this, come and check out the AI setup system in here. But that's the AI. And the final one I want to show you is the AI assistants. Actually, two more I'm going to show you. One is the image content creation for your social media scheduling and marketing, but also the websites and funnel AI builder as well. So not only do you have a workflow AI assistant, you also have a funnel AI assistant and a website AI assistant. So in websites and in funnels, it is in exactly the same place. But I'm just going to click on funnels for now, just to show you how simple this is. We're going to press build with AI. And honestly, this is actually really, really good now. When it first came out about a year ago, it was a little bit meh. But now, honestly, for the sake of taking the time to go and make a cup of tea and having a whole funnel done, amazing. I just love it. So the first thing you want to do here is tell it the name of the funnel. Let's pretend I bake cakes, all right? Let's just call it Sarah's Bakery, all right? Business niche, oh gosh, I don't know. What's the bakery in? Services, I guess, isn't it? Oh, like restaurants, very good. Goal of this funnel is to sell something. Oh, look, what do I want to do? I want to sell products and services. I want to sell my cakes. Individual consumers, what am I offering? Just products and services, or come to my store, something other. Yeah, what are you offering? Selling cakes, pies, and sandwiches for corporate events. Ooh. All right, now let's just press generate. Now we could have customized further, by the way. We could have given it lots more information. There was a customize button down there. And now I'm going to go and have a pina colada, and it's going to go and make all of this for me. So let's give this a quick pause. Oh yeah, that took about 3 minutes, something like that. I was a bit slow pressing the replay back on. Look at this. Look at this. That was created by AI in 3 minutes. And remember I said it was about corporates? Oh God, look at this. Sarah's Bakery delivers handcrafted cakes. How cool is that? We can click on anything. We can change the colors of anything. You get the point. You can change the logos. I'm not going to do a website design thing here. But there we go. Here's our corporate catering options. Maybe I should start Sarah's Bakery. It's even added images for our different sections. I mean, if that's not cool, look at that. So you've got your packages. It's made packages for you. This is so cool. This would have taken days in the past. Look at this. You've got like fancy little scrolling who my clients are, who buys me cakes, frequently asked questions section. Look, if that's not sexy and doesn't make you excited, I don't know what does, because that would have cost you like $10,000 and taken a month to do from some crazy person in the past. Developers, right? Sorry, developers, we love you, but you're gone now. All right, last and final one is inside our marketing social media scheduler. You can use your AI agents in here as well to create your social media content, including your imagery. I know, it's pretty cool. So inside your social media planner, this is under marketing, social planner. The first thing you want to do is actually make sure that you have connected all of your social media channels. So you press this little settings gear icon and you press connect socials here. And you just click on the button, it will ask you to log into them, and boom, they will be connected. Now, by the way, if you run your own communities from Tekmatix, you can also schedule your posts that go in there as well. Oh yeah, it's so cool. Now, assuming you've connected all your accounts, this is a demo account, so I've only just, for the sake of example, connected one of my Facebook pages up here. I'm just going to press back out of the settings into our main social planning area. But what I'm going to do is press create a new post, right? New social media post. Lots of ways you can add these. If you are publishing blogs or podcast episodes or anything like that, or YouTube videos, they all come with what's called a RSS feed URL. You can actually automate those published items being scheduled on your social scheduler using RSS posts. It's very, very cool. But we're just going to create a standard post here, okay? And this is where we can get out our AI to help us with our post. Check this out. First of all, you've got to choose which accounts you want to schedule this to. If you've got them all connected, press all. So let's press that one. I've only got one on here, so I can only press one. But this is where I could choose AI and generate with AI. What does it say down there? Edit or edit, ask with AI. Let's just generate it with AI entirely. What language do we want it to be? And what brand voice do we want? So here it will connect in with our brand voice that we have set up inside the system. Where do we do that? On your main Tekmatix dashboard, click settings at the bottom and you have brand voice. inside the main settings area. This includes uploading your brand colors, but also your brand voice. Who is your audience? What's your style? What's your language? Are you funny? Are you educational? Are you professional? Are you humorous? Are you straight? Like whatever you want it to be, it will tie into that brand voice. So it speaks like you as well. You can choose your language and you can choose the tone of voice you want to use. Now, of course, if you've got your brand voice connected, it will also pull in that as well. What's the key message here? So I might say something like, write a Facebook post for entrepreneurs who are time poor and want to learn how they can streamline and automate their business better with tech, AI, and automation. Refer to Tekmatix as the best all-in-one AI-powered system that they can use for their business. Give 10 features that Tekmatix has that will help them to scale their business. So you're just kind of going to give it a bit of a prompt, of course. And then the goal for the Facebook post is usually what you actually want the call to action to be. Tell them to come and grab a free trial on Tekmatix at tekmatix.com. Ta-da! Okay, how many variations do you want to have? And then you have additional options down here where you can change other instructions. Okay, I'm just going to press generate, because if you had multiple channels selected, it would give you the option to change the type of post based on the channel that you're sending it to. But essentially now this will create the text for you. So I'll just give this a couple of seconds. Bam, baby. So this has now given us a couple of variations. Variation 1, which has given us some tips here, variation 2, and then variation 3. So whichever one I wanted to pick, I would press yes, use that one. I would press continue, and now it would give me the post inside the post area. And to take it even further, we could even now get AI to create the image for us. So I'm going to press the image button and say create image using AI. So I might describe my image here and just say a photo of a 45-year-old woman with blonde hair, looking excited on her laptop, and she's really happy, and her laptop is glowing with joy, and there's sparks and glitter and money coming out of her laptop. All right, we can choose the type of style we want. So I'm going to pick realistic photo style and press generate. Let's go. Make a cup of tea again. There we go. So I've got my image. That was actually pretty good for attempt number 1. And I reckon that sums up my post nicely. So I'm going to press continue, and that will add as an image to my social media post. Look at this, right? This is social media scheduling without us having to do anything. The image has been created. The image is now added to the post. Look at that. And now we can come down to post and choose to schedule the post and choose the date and time that we want that to go out. So obviously I'm not going to do that because this is not a real account. So there we go, my friends. There are the 6-7 ways that you can use AI agents in your business using Tekmatix. Isn't it amazing? I cannot wait to see how your business changes, transforms, streamlines, and scales using the AI agents that are available in the platform. Happy teching.